Joe Faulise.
And I'm Angie Faulise.
There are a lot of things that get me excited about my faith journey, mainly journeying with other faithful people and other believers.
Yeah, for me, it just doing Christianity with fellow Christians it is so much fun.
The best way that we can grow God's kingdom is through the church, by supporting the church and all the missions of the church. The absolute best way I can think of it, in addition to serving. We always felt like we were generous givers once I joined the fold and we were both going to church together. But initially it seemed to be, it was what was left over. It was generosity of what was left over. And then through Sunday school, through the message at church, the two of us decided that, hey, we need to be giving to God first. 2017 was when we started the growth from giving generously from what's left over to working towards giving generously to God from the very beginning. And it was a 2-year process. I wouldn't even say our lifestyle changed that much.
Giving I don't want to say until it hurts, because it doesn't hurt when you give that much. And when you give through faith, because it's such a simple, relatively small part. 100% of what we have is God's. God gives us absolutely everything, and He gives us back 90% to do with what we please, hopefully to do good in the world, but just 10%, that's all He asks. And it seems like a pretty small part that we can do in order to give back to God.
The way that we had given to missions in the past, it was all good. This church is highly mission focused, but it was a little bit disconnect for some people in the church. Am I giving to the church? Am I giving to the missions? Now we can give God's tithe to the church, and the church can give the church's tithe to missions. And I think that's a great way to approach it.
Yeah, I'm excited because our church is setting the example for all of us to be giving the 10% to the least, the lost, and the last.
Well, I would think as we try to take this leap of faith together as a church, you at least have to take a step closer to the edge and start with something. Just start. That's probably the hardest thing to do, is just begin a routine of giving. And you'll find, wow, my lifestyle hasn't changed. I can certainly give more than that. That's how it was with us. We made significant leaps, and we were like, wow, are we going to be able to do this? And sure enough, God provided.
Will you take a leap of faith with us?